All right, good morning. Let me turn this down to avoid some copyright infringement. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Easy Like Sunday Morning podcast. I was just jamming to some tunes. That's what I like to do when I prepare for the podcast. It gets me hyped, it gets me ready to go, and it gets me ready to share great information with you guys. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. And today I want to talk to you guys about evergreen content. You know, when you're building your business, growing your brand as a creator, as an entrepreneur, as a small business owner, in order to drive traffic to your products, your brands, your websites, your social media content, it is a great strategy to make evergreen content. So today I want to explain to you exactly what evergreen content is, and I want to give you some examples on how you could start producing evergreen content today. So evergreen content is a phrase that is used by a lot of online marketers and creators to describe certain kinds of stories and marketing strategies that are always relevant and of interest to readers. The content is always in demand. It is always searched for, and it is always steadfast. Anthony, good morning. Much like the way evergreen trees retain their leaves all year round. So evergreen content gets its name from the evergreen trees. It retains its color, it retains its life, it retains the relevancy all year round. Creating content that does not become dated, like I said earlier, is necessary in order to be found online, drive prospects, convert leads, and yes, produce more customers and income for your business or brand. Evergreen content, guys, is the cornerstone that helps you be found online by search engines. Anthony, good morning. I hope you're having a great weekend. Can't wait to see you soon. Looking forward to hanging out with you. Evergreen content, guys, delivers traffic to your website or social media and holds a valuable position in search engine rankings for months or even years from when it was first created and published. So evergreen content is an extremely powerful marketing tool that you have at your disposal. And in order to better understand evergreen content, it's important to understand how search engine optimization, or SEO, works. You know, most of the time, these search engines work in the following three ways. They have crawlers or spiders that crawl pages, and they discover content. So they crawl the content that you have online and they pick up on these keywords. And once they find these keywords, they now are in charge of indexing, which is pretty much the analysis of your keywords and storage of that content. So it will crawl the keywords and it will store those so that when a user is looking for a specific topic, it can serve that content at a moment's notice. John, good morning. And then also that third function of a search engine and the way they work is retrieval. Like I said, when a user query fetches a list of relevant pages, relevant content that matches the index keywords that the person types in to the search engine. The major search engines all use spiders, like I said, and these are software bots that crawl hundreds of millions of existing web pages for keywords that best match a user's search query. You know, these days, the algorithms for indexing web pages are smart enough to recognize when content is dated or expired. It's crazy. These algorithms are getting smarter and smarter every time they release, every time they update. So you really have to stay ahead of the game. And here's an example. For example, if you're a dental assistant searching for stories about, let's say, a dentist's pay in a certain year, the spiders will index you and save you that content. So if you put, dentist pay in the year 2018, it will bring up relative stats for that. However, if you do a more general query to just say find out the average salary of a dentist. This is more generic, and the search engines will not put that content from the past year at the top of the search results. Evergreen content, however, should have no expiration date, and it usually depends on keywords or key phrases that can be searched over and over again. Depending on the user's search query, search engines are more likely to pull up a particular piece of evergreen content over and over again, month after month, week after week, year after year. So it's important to write evergreen content around keywords that not only bring value to your website, but they also bring value to your target audience. This will help search engines direct readers to your pages. Here's an example. If you have a website about health and fitness, then if you write content using the keywords such as best leg exercises, best chest exercises, best arm exercises to grow your guns, something like that, that is a smart evergreen topic, since your audience, the people that are searching for that information, are probably going to be searching for those best types of exercises all year round, no matter the season. So I hope that this gets the wheels turning. Let's take Anthony and John, for example. They could produce content over best photographer practices, best way to take pictures indoors, things like this that are not limited by year or not limited by season. Like you wouldn't say, what's the best tips for taking pictures during Christmas, because that limits you. But if you broaden it, your content will be evergreen. So how do you produce evergreen content? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to give you 4 tips, 4 things that you can concentrate on to make sure that your content is evergreen and it's ever serving your target audience and it's ever serving you, right? Because good content, evergreen content that you want to monetize is a double-edged sword. You want it to be good and valuable and relevant to your users and the people searching for you, but it also has to reciprocate that back. It has to also work for you. It has to push your Amazon affiliate links. It has to offer the courses that you have for sale. It has to offer those tutorial videos that you make. So it has to be reciprocal. So here's some best practices for creating evergreen content. One of the best ways to do this is to answer readers' facts, like questions, answers and questions, frequently asked questions on websites. So if you have a favorite, and this is just an example, if you have a favorite camera that you use, like we use the Canon M50 for our videos, right? So I could jump on the Canon Twitter account, the Canon Facebook page, the Canon website. I am not a professional photographer, so I probably wouldn't do this, but you could, if you had the knowledge. You could jump onto those sites and you could start answering questions that users or people that are interested in Canon might have. This does a couple things. Number one, it gets your message out there. It gets your name out there. You are providing helpful, valuable content and information for people that are seeking it. And it shows and it positions yourself as an expert in that camera industry, in the photography industry. So automatically after doing this, people are going to be like, man, this guy Anthony, he has all the answers. Who is this guy? And then he's going to go and search for you, and you're going to draw those people back into your product. You're going to draw those people into your business, into your brand, and then you get them into that funnel of conversion. So answering facts, frequently asked questions, is number 1. Number 2 is providing industry tips, how-to articles or advice. And that's basically what we do here at Expert Influencer Academy, right? Every Sunday I come on here, we have a podcast, and I give you tips and tricks on how to grow your business and spread your message and really get started online, make an income and things like that. You could do fitness advice, you could do real estate advice, you could do photography advice, you could do cooking advice. It is endless. I'm telling you, if you've ever had success in your life, or if you've ever had a hobby, or if you've ever done something where you've been successful, you can take that knowledge, you can package it, you can promote it, and you can put it out there online, and you can monetize it. Someone will absolutely find that valuable. So providing industry tips and tricks. The third way is explaining common concepts in your industry for readers. Now, this is really powerful because I think a lot of times when we enter the expert space or we start creating content to help viewers to grow a community and things, I think a lot of times we tend to think like other people where we are at this level up here, you know, where you start explaining concepts and you start explaining topics and creating content that is really, you know, for the advanced user. But if you can turn that around and face the beginner user, someone just coming into the photography industry, someone just learning how to start an online business, someone who just wants to learn how to make comic books or be a realtor, things like that, you have a better chance of growing your brand and growing your product and your business faster. So explaining common concepts in your industry for beginning readers, for beginning people, is an incredible way to produce, evergreen content. And then finally, the fourth way that you can produce evergreen content is feature testimonials and product review videos or blog posts, product reviews. And this is a way that we have been able to monetize our other brand, our cosplay brand, Dishes and Stitches. We've teamed up with the Amazon Associates program, and we do product reviews on how to build costumes and tools used for creating armor, paints used for creating armor. You can do the same. If you have bought any product off of Amazon and you have used that product and you've had an experience with that product, you can create content based on that product. You can post those videos, blog posts, anything. You know, I talk about in other videos the modalities of of creating content, but you can take that, you can post that up, and you can join Amazon Associates, and you can earn money and earn a commission every time someone reads that review, every time someone watches that video review, clicks on the link and purchases that product that you use. You make money off of that. You make a small commission. So testimonials, Amazon has a place where you can upload short videos. YouTube is great for this. We do it, and thousands of other people do it as well. LinkedIn is really great for doing this. So product reviews is a great way to start this and expand your small business and expand your brand and produce evergreen content. If you make the effort to create evergreen pieces for your website and for your brand and for your business while keeping top SEO principles in mind, this is going to help you provide your readers with useful content that they can refer back to for months or even years to come. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That is all the time we have today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone that you think might benefit from the information. And if you're feeling frisky or lucky, you can go check us out on our website, expertinfluenceracademy.com. We have all kinds of advice like this on our website on how to start, how to grow, and how to monetize your business, your brand, or your online presence. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Charles, and we will see you next week.